Hello. This is Two Thumbs Pete, and I am here again with my girlfriend Amy.
Hi.
And we are playing one of my favorite games ever. This is Fatal Frame Mask of Lunar Eclipse for the Wii, colloquially known as Fatal Frame 4. This game sinfully did not leave Japan, so to play it in English we had to...
Go to Japan!
Yeah! Where it was released in English! No, we're playing this on a homebrewed Wii U. Sorry.
Breaking all kinds of rules.
Yeah, well...
You're such a rebel.
Well, Nintendo should quit region locking all their shit, then maybe I wouldn't do it anymore. But anyway, I'm glad we're playing this because I just got informed that Amy doesn't remember any of the Fatal Frame series that we played all the way through together.
I remember some of it. I remember details. Oh, the game started.
Oh, right here.
ねえ、美咲、本当にここに来ればよかったのかな。写真の場所でも何も思い出せなかったし。もう帰ろう。私の言う通りにしてればいいの。まどかもあんな風になりたいの。
Like that.
Yes, like photos on a wall.
That's actually a really big kind of Japanese thing. They'll say like, that man, or like that, and be really vague about it. A ton of anime does that, a ton of video games do that.
Use vagaries.
Yes.
Okay.
See, this feeling, kind of thing. Well.
Well, I think it's fair to say, for as much as I can remember, that this is going to follow the grand Fatal Frame tradition of forcing young girls into horrible rituals.
Yeah, that happens.
Is that a fair assertion?
Yes, spoiler alert.
Yeah. I guess for anybody who hasn't played any of the Fatal Frame games. Whoops.
Yeah. Oh, see, look, the translators put stuff like Polaroid in here, so they're some name brand things. The translation is excellent, by the way. I really wish Nintendo would have just bought the translation and released it here. One thing you will probably hear me complain about a lot is the control scheme.
Really?
Hey, they seems to be laughing.
Oh. You know, I don't know that I would call that laughing.
No, probably not. No, the controls, it's unfortunate because there's a lot of aiming, you know, with the camera obscura, and Tecmo decided to not at all implement the infrared sensor. You only use it a couple times in the game to play the piano at certain points, and we'll see that later. But, I mean, otherwise it's going off the gyroscope in the Wii Remote, and it's just not very good for that. But, I mean, you get used to it. It's not terrible. It's definitely better than the horrendous Wii remake of the second Fatal Frame. Oh, see that? I put the remote down and it went crazy.
So speaking of that horrendous remake, do you think you'd want to play that at some point?
Yes, I want to do a side-by-side comparison of the original PS2 and Xbox versions versus the new one, because honestly, the graphics, that's all that's going for the new one.
Because something deep within you is horribly masochistic.
Well, I gotta unlock my Mario and Luigi costumes. That'll make it worth it. But no, I mean...
Couldn't I just get you Mario and Luigi Don't you come close to already owning Mario and Luigi costumes?
Can you get me some ghosts?
Is it just a need to see Japanese girls in Mario and Luigi costumes?
That's nothing you need to know. I think you should wear Mario and Luigi costumes.
At the same time?
Yes.
Do kind of like a half and half?
Yeah.
ここに鍵があるかも。
Luigio.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Margie.
Yes. Alright. Yeah, the Kunihiko Eiso Museum. This is actually a prequel to the entire series. Kunihiko Eiso is the one who created the camera obscura and the flashlight we'll be using later in this game and all kinds of supernatural fighting stuff. And by the way, I want to say, yes, I know that the gameplay in Fatal Frame 2, the original version of Fatal Frame 2, is probably the best in the series, but for me, the characters and the storyline just absolutely excel in this game. It is the best storyline-wise, in my opinion. And I know I'm not alone in thinking that.
So, while you're making some very nice observations about gameplay and all of that, and there's a ghost.
That was a nurse. She can do nothing but help us, right?
That's true. On this lady's back, are those
Yeah.
are those stains or a design? I can't tell. Is she just...
Flowers.
Oh, okay.
There
I
are
thought she was
obviously coffee stains in the shape of flowers from when she sat on that coffee pot.
She laid it
And
back
and then rolled around on it. Yeah, no, they're
decorative.
Yeah. No, they're
I want to
designs.
put that on Pinterest.
Yeah.
I don't use Pinterest.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I don't even know. Where am I going?
To the management office, where you direct all inquiries.
Oh, okay.
Or to find that ghost nurse.
How do I ghosts management?
I want to fight ghosts, but every time I punch him, it goes right through. And they keep slamming doors in my face.
Yeah.
Aw.
If I can't punch them, they shouldn't be allowed to be able to slam doors.
If I can't punch you, you can't be a ghost.
If I can't punch you, you shouldn't be allowed to go through doors.
Rules to live by.
Look at that. That always kind of creeped me out. That poster is everywhere.
Oh,
I don't,
is it?
Yeah, you can find a billion different copies of it.
Well, they really liked it.
Whoop.
Oh, man. We're getting grainy screen. Oh, the ghost is surprised.
I think she might be dead.
Those are the panels I always think you can do something with.
Oh, the, emergency fire panels, wherever they are.
Uh-huh.
Those.
I really want you to just go up and, start tapping on that thing.
Hit it with my flashlight.
Even if it has no effect, it would feel really satisfying to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can't punch a ghost, you might as well punch a thing on the wall. Alright, so if you get close to objects, the camera filament with just kind of...
Oh, it's shiny.
Yeah. Oh. This is not the camera filament thing that I thought was going to happen. Oh, this! Yeah, you go to pick it up and you could be like...
Oh!
Oh! Sometimes hands will grab you. Okay, memo to the new nurse. I left the spare museum key on my desk for you. Please take care to lock the doors when you close for the night, as there are valuable exhibits on display. There's an extra space there that threw me off. The formatting isn't perfect in the translation, but the actual translation is fantastic.
Yeah. When you get down to it, formatting probably shouldn't be the biggest concern.
No, not really. As long as you can understand the story. Oh,
Huh?
ivy patterned key. So we can get into the Eiso Museum now. That's where Misaki went. So basically, the story for this so far is that this character and a bunch of her friends were on this island years ago, and they can't really remember.
Island.
What?
Have they said it's an island?
I don't think they said it's an island yet.
Okay.
Well, actually, they might have. They might have
Wow.
mentioned earlier. That my attention span is obviously lacking.
That's okay.
But anyway, they can't remember what happened, and they're all constantly having nightmares about it, so they decide to go back and see if they can figure it out.
Are those maps on the wall?
No, those are electric switches, actually.
No. I meant the thing that looked like a map.
名前が書いてある。
Oh.
Keep going. Yeah, what? Well, there's one right there.
Oh, yeah, that is a map, but I can't do anything with it.
Okay.
I have a map.
My Silent Hill senses are tingling. I'm sorry. I think it's a map on a wall. You're gonna get a copy somehow.
No, you're fine. That makes sense. I thought I saw something over here. Maybe it was...
Well, you've already got
Just-
one shiny thing on that desk.
Yeah. Alright, slowly open the door as the game loads.
Can you do... Oh, is it just a set animation there?
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know
and
if you could do the partial, like, open the door.
this is my favorite song.
I feel so much more at ease now.
Oh, there goes the color and everything. I actually really like that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm a sucker for all the kind of horror filters and everything.
yeah.
You know, I'd be
You
running
like
a...
this Instagram cam?
Yes. I'd be running a lot faster right now if weird music started playing and the color went away.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't
And
get
that
a ghost.
thing happened, yeah. Well, let's see. Ah. Okay, see, and to make myself quick turn like that, I have to shake the Wii remote. That's just annoying.
Yeah.
今の曲思い出せない思い出したくない早くここから出ないと美咲を探さないと
I love this game so much. You're gonna...
That's the moment that makes you...
Well, no.
Oh, yeah! Ooh, I have to find Misaki.
Yes, Misaki. Let's go find Misaki. No, I'm just remembering just all the parts of this game as a whole. And I mean, other than the control scheme,
Yeah.
I have no complaints. This game is so good. I'm still very sad that this didn't come here. Or outside of Japan, or anywhere for that matter.
Because Japan isn't a place.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, I realize I worded that weird. And, I mean, honestly, it's looking like Black-Haired Shrine Maiden on the Wii U is going to do the exact same thing. I don't think anybody's going to be getting that except for Japan.
Well, I know somebody who got that.
Yeah. And I appreciate it. That was my Christmas present this year, was the imported copy of that, but...
So you can
just-
sit there and hug it to
Hug
you.
it and oogle it. I'm waiting for Nintendo to mess up, and then Homebrew can be run on the Wii U, and I can just play it in Japanese and pretend I know what's happening.
Yeah.
Ah. She looks friendly, right?
That's what I say about
See, friend.
that.
Oh, see, now she runs like crazy, but when I'm controlling her, it's a light jog.
It's that feeling pissy in gym class. Just barely shaking myself to get around this track move.
Yeah. Except that's the entire game.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I thought that was a window, and then I remembered, oh, wait a minute, they're ghosts, and they can do that through walls.
She's not just standing behind smoked glass.
No, I really did think it was just...
Actually, it looks like smoked glass.
It kind of does, yeah, but... Can you see out of it? Maybe you can see out of it. I don't know. She's a ghost.
There should be an alternate ending to this where it's just like a bunch of local kids are pranking them the whole time. Just
Oh,
they're
jeez.
really elaborate and very dedicated to this
Yeah.
to this endeavor.
Hey. There is Kunihiko Asu. You are the guy that started everything.
Well, he didn't cause ghosts, did he?
Not to my knowledge, but there's always a chance.
So he just gave you a handy way to fight against them.
Yeah. There are shadows that can only be seen by mediums. Okay, well, fine. I guess he didn't make them. The thoughts of the dead linger in certain locations. In order to reveal these trails that lead to the spirit world, after many prototypes, the camera obscura was developed. However, it appears to need further improvements. As a result of my investigations into the masks of Regetsu Island, which is where we are, I have made use of the materials and resources here to make a film plate. It is very likely that this will prove useful in my research into the camera obscura. I am now convinced that a power exists that exceeds my expectations, and that it is related to the strong effect that photographing the shadows has on them. A medium would probably say that this comes close to exorcism. My personal experiences on this island have been significantly influenced by my arrival at this bold belief. Or have significantly influenced my arrival. I was asked to donate a single camera obscura to the main collection. I do not think that this island will need the power of the camera obscura. I hope it is unnecessary. That's not foreboding
I
at all.
intend to be foreboding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and honestly, I've got to say, even after all this time, after playing through, I guess technically 5 games now, if you count Spear Camera on the 3DS, this is still one of the... A lot of people don't, unfortunately.
Oh.
This is still one of the best, like, in-game gimmicks that I've seen, just exercising ghosts with a camera. I think it's an amazing idea.
I will say, does the guy who oh, we get a scare here, don't we?
I don't know what you're talking about. Amy, it's a camera in a ghost game. There's not going to be anything but flowers and happiness. Oh, happiness! Oh my god! Yeah.
Okay.
What are you going to say, the guy who...
Oh, well, I was going to say the guy who made this, Dr. Asu.
Yeah.
Is he aware that there is a different thing that is also called the camera obscura that doesn't photograph ghosts?
We don't know that.
Well, I suppose theoretically it could photograph ghosts, provided that there are ghosts. It just probably wouldn't show up.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this game actually added a lock-on button, which none of the other games had. And I'm thinking it wasn't actually because it needed it, it's because they knew the controls were bad and they just decided to add a lock-on button instead of fixing the controls.
You fight that ghost, honey.
Oh, it's done.
You fought that ghost, honey. Ah!
Yep, that was my remote going crazy.
Your what?
My remote. Not this remote garbage.
Oh, she doesn't want to be here anymore.
No. She was fine before, but now there are
It was okay
ghosts.
up until this, but this just goes over the line. Ghost nurse, ghost nurse, whatevs.
Yeah.
But if I have to take pictures of this shit, no.
Well, and she wasn't a nurse either, so she can't help anybody, the one that just attacked us.
Well, yeah.
See, and you would think that she would stay dead again. And there's a whole bunch. This was always creepy to me too.
It's all ghosts, and they're all ladies.
Are they?
Are they?
That guy on the left had a pretty big jaw.
Oh, was that guy on the left?
I think it was a guy.
Oh, I thought it was just a strong-jawed woman.
It might be.
Eh.
I don't know.
So the moon.
Yeah. It is called Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, so we get to see a lot of moons.
I am not sure that I ever heard that.
What?
I think when we played through it before, we only ever just said Fatal Frame 4. Or at least I did.
That's just easier to say in conversation. I've been trying to make myself say MLE. Mask of the Lunar Eclipse.
In those many occasions where you have to refer
this
to other people who know Mask of the
you know.
When you go to work, you're like, hey guys.
Yeah, there you go.
I was playing some MLE last night, and they're like,
no way. Man, I'm jelly. Oh, story.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh.
Of the island where I lived. The island's a boy.
You can play the white keys too, honey.
It'd be way too easy.
I guess so. Oh, there's some.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love this game. I'm gonna say that a
Oh
lot.
yeah, people in masks.
I'm gonna be saying that a lot.
Good dancey ritual. Ooh.
I feel no guilt. This is one of the ones we play as for the rest of the game. She's essentially the main character.
音楽とともに蘇る記憶のかけら。この記憶は
Now, is she independently coming to this island?
老月と
Like just she. Is she connected to the other two we were seeing before? Aside from the same. Oh.
Yeah, she was with them when they were kids. Like
Right.
it was all of them. They were friends.
Yeah.
And
隠しにあったうちの
I don't think she's coming here to follow anybody. I think
Okay.
she's doing this for
She
herself.
didn't get an Evite, and she's like,
美咲
Oh,
と
Well,
I'll
see,
head on
they
over.
said they were going back to the
Okay.
island,
Yeah.
and they haven't come
All
back.
right.
So, I mean, I guess half of it is, I guess, looking for her friends, but I mean, when it showed her playing the piano, it was remembering that song from when she was a kid. So, I mean,
確かめたい
she wants to do it for herself, too.
Okay.
Say, I want to know what happened back then. So, there's the cover art.
Oh,
失った記憶
this
の
was
先に
your
何があるのか
computer background for a long time.
For a really long time, yeah. I love the visual aesthetic of this game. I love the color schemes of it. The blue color scheme is really nice.
Blue and grungy black tones.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Like, I can say almost nothing bad about this. The controls could have been better, and that's about it.
That's
Alright,
fair.
well, that was the prologue. This is the start of Chapter 1. When we come back next time, we will do this chapter, see how far we can get. But in the meantime, check out my other videos. Leave any comments, any thoughts, any questions, anything you want to leave.
All right, will do.
Okay, thank you. You watch my videos so much.
No.
But anyway, yeah, we will see you in the next episode then.